Alrighty. Last chapter. Mantis, Kari, Bombus, Screwball, Trixie, Twilight, Mothball, and Moonbeam all met each other in a very interesting circumstance. So, on the plus side, Trixie got her heart back. On the downside, well, let's just wait and see. Chapter 17, Unleashed. Ugh, I hope this is enough action for you in the story. Action scenes aren't my forte. I should have guessed, Tracy said as she tried to pinpoint the source of the earthquake. These places are always guarded by monsters. What kind of monster is it? Moving excitedly. Whatever it is, Screwball said, I'm sure we can take it. I'm good with monsters. She really is, Muppo nodded, though he was still nervous. Yes, Mantis yelled, but this monster was chosen specifically for... He's interrupted, as something burst out the ground behind him, sending him and the other soldiers hurling forward. Sorry, I got a notification from YouTube, so... not YouTube, but Apple. Anyway. Ooh. Big lunch. Dinner. Oh, side dinner. Everyone gazed up in awe at the giant purple one with the pink head. Whoa! Moonbeam grinned. A giant worm! The worm looked down at them with his beady black eyes and opened his head to reveal black tendrils coming out of a three-way mouth. Oh my. Everyone covered their ears as loud an ear-piercing scream. Don't worry, guys, Screwball said as she approached the worm. I've got this. Screwball, no, Twilight protested. That's a tassel worm. I don't care what he is. I'm sure he's not that bad. How do you know it's a him? Moonbeam called. Intuition. She patted the worm's purple scales. It's okay, buddy. Screwball! Twilight shouted again. Don't get too close. High above, the tassel worm sniffed. Aw, see? Screwball said. He's just great because he has a code. Oh no, Twilight uttered. Screwy, go get away before he... The tassel worm sneezed downwards. Covering Screwball in grease knot. Blah! She gagged. She tried to wipe the mucus off. Okay, I admit that was rude, but that doesn't mean... She tried as her face suddenly became hot, and she gripped her stomach as it churned. Moplet gasped as she watched his fiancée turn green, spots appearing all over her body. She groaned as she started to wobble. I don't feel so good. Moplet rushed to her side before she could make contact with the floor. You alright? He asked. I feel... sick, Screwball coughed. But I never get sick. I tried to tell you, Twilight yelled. Tassel worms carry a virus that is contagious to all magical beings, including chaotic ones. The only creature Chrysalis could find that it could incapacitate discord, Mantis explained. She especially didn't want him sniffing around. How'd she even get a hold of a tassel worm anyway? Well, you know how changes can manipulate creatures with... Captain Kari coughed. Shouldn't we concentrate on the beast here? As if on cue, the enormous worm screeched in their faces, showing off its tendrils. I may be sick, Screwball wheezed, but I can still... She clapped her close, but nothing had happened. It's a sickness, Twilight exclaimed. It blocks your magic. Oh, pooh, Screwball grunted. The tassel one screamed again. Demanding to be acknowledged. It's like, pay attention to me, damn it! Moplet levitated Screwball out the way while Trixie moved in front of Moonbeam. Okay, Trixie said. We've got 7... She glanced at the sick pony. Sorry. 6 magic users here and 1 giant worm. It shouldn't be too hard. They jumped as something else emerged from the ground behind them. They turned around to see another tassel worm. There are 2? Twilight uttered. What? Exclaimed Mantis, who was equally surprised. That's impossible. The queen said there was only 1. Looks like he found a mate, Akari observed. Suddenly, a third worm sprang up beside Screwball and Mothball. This one had the size of the other 2. Mothball quickly rode his fiancé into the far corner. And they got busy. Lieutenant Bombus marveled. We're screwed, Trixie murmured. Maybe not. Twilight said as the gears in her head went to work. If we all work together, we can take them out. General, you and I will take the Alpha Male. Captain Akari and, She paused the lieutenant. I didn't catch your name. Lieutenant Bowman, at your service, Your Highness, Mooping saluted. Okay, you and Captain Akari will take the female. Mothball will handle the baby, and Trixie, you keep Screwball Moonboom out of danger. Normally, Trixie would have objected to being given the babysitting job, but since the task involved protecting her daughter, she was more than happy to oblige. Are we agreed, then? Twilight asked. Mantis nodded and shook the eloquent's hoof. Agreed. All right, Bumpus cheers he Sepulchre in the back. Go Team Dynamo! The captain growled. Call us out again and you'll be incinerated along with the worms. Focus, you two, the general commanded. Move out. Now! Twilight and the changelings flew to their respective Tatsuworms while Trixie hurried moving over to where Screwball was huddled. Twilight shot a beam of the Alpha Male to press him back into the ground. You said Chrysis was able to manipulate him? She asked the general. With mind control, yes, Menace said as he judged the tendrils. I could cast it on him if he stayed still long enough. Where's Flasha and her stare when you need her? Meanwhile, Akari and Bumps were cackling and attacking the female. So, what do you think? The two next. You take it from the left and I'll take it from the... I've got this. The kind of ground she charged forward. Hey! Bumps called. What about the whole teamwork thing? Akari set the Tatsworm, who roared in response. She shot her tendrils with lightning speed and caught the captain. The worm pulled in while Akari fought against the black coils. Hey, back off, lady, Bombay shouted. The captain watched it all as the incompetent lieutenant shot a series of beams at the Tatsworm's tendrils. She cried in agony and released Akari. Bombay smirked at her. You were saying? She murmured. Thanks. Well, the lieutenant said as he rubbed the back of his neck. You know, I have my moments. Shut up and have me finish this beast. Oh. Right. Gotcha. In the farthest corner of the castle, Moonbeam and Trixie were tending to Screwball, who was coughing, sneezing, wheezing, and shivering. Trixie took off her cape and draped it over the sick pony. Thanks, Screwball sniffed. Though that's oddly out of character for you. What can I say? Trixie shrugged. My compassion's back. I like this new you, Mom, Moonbeam said with a smile. Screwball was grunting as she tried to sit up. I feel so pathetic. I should be helping. You're in no condition to fight, Trixie said as she laid her back down. Besides, Moonbeam said, turning to the battle, it looks like they've got it under control. And check out Uncle Mothy's moves. They watched as Mother fearlessly face a small Tatsworm. He was attempting his mind control spell, but the baby kept wriggling his head out of the way. The only distant shots he could give were to the lower half. After a while, the baby dove back into the ground. Moonbeam cheered and clapped her hoofs. Then reappeared through the wall behind Mothball, marking him to the other side of the castle. Mothy! Screwball cried as the small Tatsworm slid towards him. Trixie narrowed into determination. She was just starting to like her younger brother. She wasn't going to let him get eaten by a giant worm. Moonbeam, take care of Screwball for a sec, she commanded. Mummy's gotta help her brother. The feeling nodded and stood protectively in front of the sick pony. Trixie didn't feel comfortable leaving her daughter practically unprotected, but she had no other choice. The others were too busy with their parents, and Mothball was barely conscious. She spread out wings and flew to her brother's side. Hey, ugly, she shouted, shooting at the baby Tatsworm's head. Unfortunately, all that did was befuddle the young monster. It opened its mouth and grabbed Trixie by the neck. The unicorn choked as the coils crushed her throat, cutting off her breath. Moonbeam gasped when she saw that her mother's body was about to become worm chew. Without thinking, she raced over to the baby Tatsworm and started shooting random beams at it. You leave my mommy alone, she cried. One beam hit the worm square in the eye, catching his attention. It let go of Trixie and turned to the filly. Moonbeam cowered in fear. It lashed out its hand and smacked her across the room. Moonbeam! Trixie cried. The filly landed on the floor with a thud. She lifted her head weakly as the baby Tatsworm towered over her. It opened its mouth and was about to bring her down the filly when Trixie slid between them. A change had come over the unicorn. Her coat was darkening and her eyes were literally blazing with green fire. She growled, showing her pointed teeth. Big mistake. Whooping screeched as her mother spontaneously combusted a pillar of green flame, which made everyone, even tassworms, turn their heads in shock. Oh? Malfoy had regained consciousness, and his eyes were widening at the spectacle before him. They watched as Trixie grew in size, until she was at least 50 feet tall. Her blue coat burned away the black scales. Her silky tail hardened into flesh. Green spikes sprung up her back, her horn transforming to match them. Her neck became long and slender. Her muzzle stretched into a mighty snout. Bones grew along her translucent wings. The pupils of her eyes shrunk into slits, and toes and claws grew from her hoofs. When the fire faded away, in the place of the unicorn was an enormous black and grey dragon. Every pony and changeling gaped in astonishment. Ooh! The Tassworms were confused, but shook it off and rolled at the large reptile. Trixie the dragon responded with a roar of fire breath. Twilight and the changeling's shoulders quick flew out the flame's path. The fire had singed the Tassworm family, but Trixie was not done. She lashed out her claws and scraped them all across the middle. They cried in pain, but Trixie ignored them. She flapped her wings and rose into the air. When she came down, the Tassworms found themselves beneath her feet. No one, she snarled in a deep voice. I repeat, no one hurts my daughter. Got that? The Tassworms whimpered like puppies. Good. She lifted her feet, and the giant worm stood at the back of their hose. And don't come back, the dragon snorted, smoke coming out of her nostrils. Green flames engulfed Trixie again, though not as elaborately as before. This time she took a changing form. They glanced around at all the flabbergasted faces. What's everyone looking at Trixie for? Mom? Moonbeam muttered. Trixie turned to face her daughter, and frowned to see that she was just as confused as the others. Honey, what are you? The Trixie caught sight of her back and noticed her green shell wings. She stared down at the rest of her body. When did I? She stammered. What just happened? Moonbeam jumped up and exclaimed, You turned to a mega fire-breathing dragon, and it was awesome! No kidding, Bombus cheered. I've never seen a changeling turn to a full-grown dragon before. That's because no changeling has ever succeeded in doing so, Magic explained, still in a daze. And that truly was remarkable. Akari shrugged. It was alright. But, Trixie stuttered, I've never done anything like that before. Never. I can barely change into anything outside of a pony. Mothball, who had risen from his place, approached his sister with a smile. Maybe you just need the right motivation. Trixie turned to her daughter, who had her hoofs around her foreleg. It was incredible, Whooping piped. You're the coolest mom in the whole wide world. You've certainly grown, Your Highness, Menace complimented. Well, Trixie chuckled as she brushed her mane to the side. The grand power Trixie practices. No, you've grown in height. Trixie glanced at her long legs and then around her, only now noticing that she was a few inches taller than Twilight. It's taken a while, Regeneron said, but it seems you've reached your full potential. He bowed his head. You are truly the next ruler of the changelings. Akari and Bombus bowed too, which made Trixie blush. A groan from Screwball interrupted in a moment. Mothball rushed to her side. We have to get her out of here, he said. We have to get back to the hive, Matt argued as he left Hibbot's contain Chris's heart. But Screwy's sick, and so is the Queen. We won't be able to make it to either places quick enough, Twilight said. We're too far away. My magic can't teleport all of us, and Scribble's too weak. Scribble lifted her heavy eyelids and called in a raspy voice. Help. Instantly, Disco and Matilda at her side. What happened? Screwy! Oh my gosh, you're green! That's a worm, Scribble grumbled. That's a worm! He glared at Muffle. Why was she around a Tassworm? He turned to find notes a group of changelings. And who are these guys? No time to explain, Twilight said. First, we need to get Scribble taken care of. What guy's the Bandit? I want to know who the... Fine. Of course. Disco says. He gently took his daughter in his arms. Come on, sweetie. We're going home. He teleported them all to Scribble's room in the Castle Chaos. Fluttershy! He called as he set Scribble in bed. Come quick! Fluttershy fled into the room and gasped. Screwy! What happened? That's a worm flu. That's a worm flu? Long story. Scribble coughed. Oh, you poor thing. I'll get you some... She paused when she saw the changelings. I'm sorry. We weren't properly introduced. These are soldiers from the Hive, Mother said, judging the three changelings. And this, he grinned at Trixie, is my big sister. You know me better in this form, she said. She took her pony form. Trixie! Fletch exclaimed, rushing to give the unicorn a hug. It's so good to see you. Screwy told me who you really were. She glanced at him, moving. Is this your daughter? She's adorable, but why is she disguised like that? Her dad's Ironwell, Scribble grunted. The Pegasus' eyes pointed at Trixie. The incredible Ironwell? The Minotaur? Hey, don't judge Trixie, the unicorn said, pointing at Discord. Your taste in maids isn't exactly orthodox either. Well, I'm interested to hear this story as well, said Mantis. We must get the princess back to the Hive at once. Discord can't help us there? Twilight asked. The Draconica turned to changeling soldiers. Only if you let me come too. Mantis shook his head. That is after I'm coming. He turned back to his daughter. You just rest out, sweetie. Daddy will be right back. Scribble grinned. Thanks, Daddy. Gee, I guess I might still need you after all. Discord returned her smile. I'd kiss you on the forehead, but you know. Get better soon, Mother said, taking his fiancee's oath. I'll take care of her, Fluttershy assured them. You boys go ahead. And girls, too. Discord did not raise his claw. With a snap of his fingers, he, the changelings, and Twilight were transported to the Hive, startling several changelings. Another changeling rushed out of the Queen's chamber. General Mantis, thank the heavens you're back. We have the princess, Mantis declared, and the Queen's heart. How is she? The nurse's face grew grim. She's fading fast. If it wasn't for the heart in there, you would have already been too late. Well, it couldn't have been just another monster. Otherwise, Scurry would have taken out in a jiff. Then I realized one test woman wouldn't have been hard enough for 6 beings with magic. We're almost at the end. Just a few more chapters, and they are going to require a lot of attention.